A lot of you probably clicked on this expecting a Juice Man video. Hell, even I'm still expecting a Juice Man video. But considering it looks like Juice Man has just completely fallen off the face of the earth, and the recent rise in success of my Steel Ball Run series, it looks like it's my responsibility to carry on the metaphorical torch and continue the Gay Jojo series. So today I'm going to be giving you guys irrefutable facts about the top 5 gayest JoJo characters in Steel Ball Run. In number 5, we have Magenta. Now, Magenta is pretty gay, but considering this is JoJo compared to the rest of the franchise, he's not actually that gay. The gayest part of Magenta is by far his stand. Magenta has the ultimate gay sex stand, specifically being a bottom. Promiscuous gay sex runs rampant through the LGBT community, and that's how viruses like AIDS and HIV spread. This is why protection is especially important not only for heterosexual relations, but for gay sex as well. Magenta's stand is the ultimate protection. All Magenta has to do is wear his stand, and then he can have a whole train of dudes run up on him and he'll come out unscathed. Any man that can go through an entire evening of intense and intimate lovemaking with Tyrese here and come out without shedding even a single drop of blood, that's pretty damn impressive. Furthermore, when people get put in life and death situations, they often reflect on their past or think of loved ones. But all that was on Magenta's mind was Diego's sweet dino dick. Overall, I'd give Magenta a score of pretty gay. The 4th gayest character in Steel Ball Run is Ringo Randigan. This guy is obsessed with the philosophy of the true man's world, but if you ask me, the true man's world just sounds like your local gay dive bar. As a little boy, Ringo Randigan was very frail and sickly. This was until a big buff man came and licked his sweet little face and all his ailments were cured. My personal theory was that all his sickly frailness was caused by his repressed homosexuality, and then when he was finally able to perform a sexual act with another man, he finally gained the confidence he needed to unleash his full gay potential, instantly curing all the problems he had acquired from repressing his deep homosexuality. Ringo also clearly had a very massive crush on Gyro Zapelli. He could tell from personal experience that Gyro was also a very closeted homosexual. This is why Ringo took such a liking to Gyro. His philosophy on the true man's world and trying to achieve mandom was really all about Gyro embracing his homosexuality. For one can only achieve mandom after first coming out of the closet. Overall, Ringo Randigan is very gay. The 3rd gayest character in Steel Ball Run is Blackmore. This guy wanted Funny Valentine's dirty dong so damn bad. Blackmore had the opportunity to seize ultimate power for himself, but still chose to secure it for Funny Valentine just for a chance at getting his silly shaft. Also, he seems to not even be able to comprehend the idea that Mountain Tim would be willing to sacrifice anything for a woman, while simultaneously Blackmore was already sacrificing everything for a man. I think Blackmore always knew he was gay, so heterosexuality was something he was never able to comprehend. He wasn't exaggerating when he was talking to Mountain Tim. He genuinely didn't comprehend the idea of sacrificing anything for women. This either makes him the biggest incel or the greatest homosexual. And between you and me, I'm not seeing any fedora. Therefore, I'm gonna give Blackmore a score of obviously gay. The 2nd gayest character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7 Steel Ball Run is Gyro Zapelli. First off, Gyro Zapelli is Italian, and this far into the JoJo franchise, we've already established that Araki for some reason believes that all Italians are incredibly homoerotic. Second, Gyro has a personal rule as to never let another woman ride on his horse, and the only reason I can think of for why he has this rule is that he is so homosexual that he doesn't even know that much about women, and therefore they kind of frighten and disgust him, which is why he refused to let Lucy Steele get on his horse, but was fine with her getting on Johnny's horse. Gyro Zapelli also joined the Steel Ball Run race with a very strong determination to come out on top. But even with such conviction to not accept anything other than first place, he still chooses to sacrifice valuable time to help Johnny. The only reason someone would throw a race like this is because Gyro very clearly wanted Johnny's limp penis. Furthermore, why the hell does Gyro even care about getting the corpse back for Johnny in the first place? Obviously, it's because Gyro Zapelli is getting very tired of being on top, so he wants Johnny to get control of the lower half of his body back so that Johnny can give Gyro the very iconic Joe Star boning. Gyro at heart is a power bottom, but due to Johnny's ailment is forced to be on top. For Christ's sake, Gyro's main weapon are a pair of balls. What more do you want me to say here? Overall, I'm giving Gyro a score of 100% gay. Now finally, the number one gayest character in Steel Ball Run is undoubtedly Mr. Steven Steele. If we've learned anything from Epstein's Island, it's that old rich white dudes don't give a rat's ass about the age of consent. If you think these problems are bad in modern times, imagine how much worse they would be in the 1800s. Remember, this was a time when humans would just straight up own other humans. Now, what if I told you that Steven Steele was a rich, old, white American in the 1800s who was both 51 years old and had a 14-year-old wife? You're probably thinking that if this guy lived today, he'd probably be using all of his air miles to go visit Epstein. But what if I told you that Steven Steele's 14-year-old wife was a virgin? Steven Steele made it very clear that he will never touch Lucy. In fact, Lucy even offers to become Steven Steele's real wife when she becomes of age, which you know what that implies, and Steven Steele shuts her down, telling her she needs to focus on her studies. When it comes to old rich white men, this is straight up unheard of. The only logical conclusion I can come to as to why Steven Steele is not a sex offender is that Steven Steele is gay. If Steven Steele was straight, he'd be known as the founder of Epstein's Island. But fortunately, he's too busy raw dogging other dudes. Therefore, I'm going to be giving Steven Steele a score of gay. Well, there you have it. This is my list of the top 5 gayest Steel Ball Run characters. Remember, all of this is based on irrefutable evidence and facts, and therefore none of this is subjective. If you liked this video, perhaps go check out Juice Man's Gay Jojo videos, or you can just go watch my Steel Ball Run series. Hello? Hi, this is Karen. I thought I heard my ex-husband around here. I'm sorry? God damn it, Jared, I know you're in here. Show your scrawny ass. Ma'am, I can assure you there is no one named Jared living here. Bullshit, I can smell the dried semen on the Bucciarati body pillow 3 blocks down. Ma'am, this is a gated community. How did you even get in here? Hasn't eaten in 3 damn months because of that deadbeat. Doesn't look like you've had that problem. That bastard would rather spend his money on attachments for his Bucciarati body pillow than pay his child support. Are you actually trying to accomplish something here, or are you just sticking around for a cheap reference? Once that pillow molds, he's gonna come crawling right back to me. God, I should have never let him watch that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't know.